Morning. What time are we at? Let's have a look. 6:40 in the morning, AM. Excuse me, bit of a frog in my throat. Been up since 6. 5 to 6, should I say. I did get some sleep. Not much, but some. Oh my. Second cup of coffee. Oh. Nice. Well, many people. I've got literally a frog in my throat. Just waking up. Wake up now. Many people have been asking a few questions on different YouTube sites about should we be joining this side or that side or this party or that party? Should we get rid of this person? Should we get rid of that person? Are we going to be gone? Why can't we just all get along? And I keep fucking coughing. Why can't we just all... If this sounds bad, it's because I've just woke up. Okay, now. It sounds that bad. This sounds bad. So I've just... I've just woke up. Right. Good morning. Start again. Fuck it. Morning. So, it's 20 to 7 in the morning. I've been up since about 5 to 6. I've been watching different YouTube channels, as I always do. What I'm subscribed to. It looks like I've lost some subscriptions, but I'm also learning that why do I do it like that for? But I've also learning that it just could be the algorithm or farting around behind the system. So it looks like you've lost them, but actually you haven't. They just take them away, and you've got to put them back on yourself. So whatever's gone on, just press the little thing, subscribe again, and you start building, don't I? But there's many things to YouTube that is really fucking annoying. And they're just making it worse and worse and worse because they're doubling down. But it is what it is. I'm still going to continue because I enjoy it, I like what I do, and it's as simple as fucking that. Now, I've been watching different channels for years. Some of them I don't subscribe to myself, I'll admit that. Because what I'm going to start talking about will be giving the game away. Basically, a group I'm going to talk about, I'm never going to name them, apart from Red Flag. And it's going to do with their heads in, and quite frankly, I couldn't give a fuck. You caused this. You brought this on. Your problem, not mine. Don't reflect onto me what you are. Don't ever reflect onto me what you actually are, or anyone else. Don't reflect onto anyone else what you are. That's fucking stupid. Pardon my French. But we'll go to another subject for now. Aha. I've been watching a lot of these YouTube things, different channels, about different people saying we're getting replaced. I mean, the English person. We know what goes on with other ethnicities, and other people are saying it's not fair on us, and should we be gone? And I'm like, this is my stance. I'm not going to get it fully involved in politics. I just can't be arsed with it. It's just too head banging. I'll watch it, I'll have an opinion, but I'll never join any party. Never. You're wasting your time. I'll never vote, because I'm sick of hearing if you don't vote, you don't have a voice. Yeah, I do, I've got a voice, look, I'm talking. The reason why we don't vote, or a lot of people don't, is because whatever you say you're going to deliver, you never do. And I watch a lot of things, like Dominic Cummings and other people, and he's explaining how you're never going to get far. You're going to have to be radical and ruthless in order to do it. I mean, ruthless. What's necessary to be done. you ain't going to do it. You ain't going to do it because you have other interests, so you ain't going to do it. To build a team, and you know you've got to do it because you've already said you have to do it. Don't seem to be building much. If anything, more and more people seem to be walking away when then they're talking on podcasts. So it is what it is. But my stance is this when it comes to other ethnicities and my own. Why can't we just all get along? Be a lot fucking easy, wouldn't it? Why can't we just get along? I like everyone. I don't care what nationality you're from. I don't care if you're from Smurf world. You come in here and you're integrating and assimilating and helping and just getting along. Just naturally getting along. No issue. But if you come in here to do us all harm, there's an issue. Otherwise, I don't care where you're from. I don't care if you're from Poland. I don't care if you're from Lithuania. I don't care if you're from America. I don't care if you're from Baghdad. I don't care if you're from Iran. What's just going on over there? I don't care where you're from. Just let's all get along. It's not rocket science. And we all know who's causing this problem. It's not so much the people, some of it is. It's the politicians, as I would say, or the elites. As others have said on podcasts, it's a game. It's one big game to get everyone around the world fighting, right, civil wars, for their their interests, which is moolah. That's what it is. It's a game. It's just a game. But if you don't go with the narrative or you don't go with the grain, and you go against the grain, they'll lose that game. No matter how much they double down, they'll lose it. So rather than turning each other, why don't we, without the violence, no violence, no, turn it on them and say, we're not going to fight, now we can do. See what else they come up with. It's a game. It's one big game to crush everyone. Just a game. I mean, some of them enjoy that game. Normal folk of society, some of them do enjoy that game. And they tried crushing me. But it's just a game. But I'm still here. And I'm a firm believer in karma. For people like that. Folks like that. Organisations like that. I'm a firm believer in karma. I am as well. It'll go wrong for you eventually. Takes a while. But it will. Won't it, Mr. Bond? Takes a while. But that's my stance. Just get along. Be respectful. Say hi to one another. Hi, how are you? When you're passing people in the street. Hi, how are you? Have a good day. It's really not rocket science, is it? Not really. Eh? Ah. Right, moving on. I don't know if I'm going to go out today or not. Check the weather shortly, because it keeps changing, doesn't it? Or is the government controlling that one as well? I thought something recently. That they control a lot of things. I'm getting older as well. I've still got that frog in my throat. Can you not tell? I've still got that frog in my throat. Just waking up. Just waking up. Got this off my mum for Christmas. The little bit shaver. I am getting older. I'm getting balder in certain areas. Now, I'm 45 this month, and I look about 85. Once you pass 40, they always say, don't they, life begins at 40. Does it fuck? Does it fuck? Life goes south. It's a funny little thing. I've got my other Ed Sheers. Not Ed Sheeran, Ed Sheers. Ha. Just doing some downloads. Uploads. I'd like more and more people to follow my channel and understand, for the first time in your lives, autism. Understand it. I haven't just got autism, I've got all sorts that's wrong with me. Not enough to put me inside Broadmoor before anyone goes on that little rant. I know what people are like. They assume. No, they assume. I know all about you. I already know. You know fuck all. You know fuck all. Or spread a rumour. People love spreading rumours. And they know fuck all. Why don't you just try talking to me and get to know me? How about that? Just sit down with me, get to know me, don't listen to a rumour. How about that? It's really not difficult. Okay, now do me a favour. Do me a favour. But yes, I'm going to talk more about mental health and how it affects me sometimes when a crisis comes on and how you cannot get help. From Zirig, I say that again, from the red flag Santa Mr. Bond. You just do not get help. Lots of people say, well, I get help. I go, yeah. The ones who fall in line do. The ones who are on the naughty boy brigade do. Or the talcum powder industry do. But when you're diagnosed, you don't, or very few do because they're in line. All I'm going to say is this. I went the last time I saw my GP was a few years ago, so just recently. And it's really not her fault. She's a her. It's really not her fault. She's like basically the messenger for them. So they all interlink, they all talk. And I just said, my last crisis started in April 2021 and it finished in June last year, because when I'm 2026, that was last year, when I tried to commit suicide. But they admitted years ago, well, I last saw her, before I previously saw her, which was just last month, last year, but last month, and they've admitted it again. Basically, the conditions I've got, and the needs that are supposed to be met for those conditions during a crisis, they can no longer handle. They can't meet those conditions. I went, well, that's not good enough. Right to her face, that is not good. She was like that. Well, it's not good enough, is it? You lot diagnosed me. Now you can't help me. What good's that to me? You diagnosed me, but now you're admitting you can't do anything. You just leave me to it during a crisis. Yeah, so admitting it. People say, yeah, right, whatever, of course they do. Oops, dropped off. They're admitting it. And they're very open about it because I'm very transparent with them. And then they're playing games with my head. So we know it's a game, but they're admitting it. They're admitting, yep, then the requirements that I needed, considering they diagnosed me, the requirements that is needed, we no longer can meet your needs. So during your crisis, we just leave you to it, basically. And it's on there. Twice been mentioned. A few years back, about 2022. Most likely my crisis started in April 2021 and ended in June 2025. And even then, I'm only now, just levelling out. I'm to do it myself. It's on that one. And I've made thousands upon thousands upon thousands of copies. So there's really no point what you're going to do next. They're all over the UK. It's your problem, not mine. And there. But if you want to go down that line of stupidity, we'll go down that line of stupidity, won't we? Red flag centre. They've also done some other stupid things as well, and said some stupid things, and then been corrected. Like, what's the word I'm going to look for? Oh yeah, up to date, little thing. What's the word I'm going to look for? They've said stuff like, what am I looking for? It's not that one, it's this one, what is it? Oh yeah, you can't dictaphone by law, it's against the law. Just to be corrected by one of their own work colleagues. No, he's allowed by law. Oh, I stand corrected. Yeah, because I've already been to see a lawyer. Well, so he's a lawyer, all that stuff. Yeah, got anyone in authority, anyone. It's always my word v your word. And who's the biggest narcissist in the room? It's you. You are the biggest narcissist in the room because you know how to play the system. You know to get people off your backs, get scrutiny off your backs. You're very clever at doing it. But like I said, on podcasts, you're being exposed now. People are talking out now. They used to work with people like this. But some of the podcasts I don't subscribe to because it's pretty obvious. They're going to complain, the ones that don't like to hear this. But I'm never going to subscribe to them. I just like watching them. So good luck. But yes, got admitting it. Do you know what the really funny thing is as well? There's another one that works in there. Whether he's still there or not, I don't know. He's a he. I'm not going to go on any names. But he's an arrogant sod. He winds people up, and he does it deliberately. He's paid to do it. And he'll say, "What do you want us to do?" in that manner, that anger manner, to get you going. And I very politely said, "Do your job. Just do your job." And they get angry then. "What do you want us to do?" "Yeah, but I'm asking you." Just do your job. Just do what my GP has requested for you to do. Just do your job. Then they use another tactic. You've got to be on substances to have this, to have that, to have the other. I watch a lot of podcasts with proper psychiatry, proper people that know what they are really doing, and it can be genetic. Mine's genetic. Do you understand? It's genetic. It can fall from a generation, hit the other person. It's genetic. It can be in your genes. Autism's in your genes, isn't it? It doesn't just magically appear. Clown world. But that's on there as well. Then they're not using their work phones, they're using their own phones whilst at work. Because I went for a transcript. Couldn't get it. Phone company can't have that transcript. This was September 2022. And I said, why can't I get that? I can't get that transcript. So they're using their own phones. It is what it is. Play the game, hard on. Remember that movie? One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest? They're not as balmy as what people make them out to be, are they? Play the game, Mr. Hard On. Play the game. It's them. It's the other way around now. Being exposed to all this stuff. So that is what it is. But yes, what do you want us to do? Just do your job. Do what my GP's asked you to look for. Just do your job. And here's a classic one for you. They said, what do you want us to do? The usual. I said, I'll tell you what you can do. I'll tell you what I want you to do for a change. You go to one side, I'll go on the computer, I'll see what you've diagnosed me with when I put my medical information in there, and all my NHS number and all the rest of it. I'll see what you've done. I'll look at the ghost screen. So they caught Dr. Shipman, by the way. They went behind his ghost screen. That's how they knew what he was up to. That's how they caught him. I'll know if what you previously diagnosed me with, and then you've took it away and you've said, no, you never had that all along, to get scrutiny off your backs. But I'll do that for you. I'll go on there. I'll find out what medication I'm supposed to be having, properly be having. I'll also say this, we don't really want medication. We want to actually talk. when we're having a crisis. Talk is the main thing, not big pharmacy. You just want to talk, but you want to work for big pharmacy. But we want to just do that instead. But I'll tell you what you can do. You can move to one side. I'll go on the computer. I'll look at all my diagnosed proper stuff. I'll look at the ghost screen and see what you've taken away, and things like that. And at the same time, you can go and dig up Fred West. You can go and do that. Off you go. When I said that to him, he was peed off. There's no need for that. Well, you just asked me what I want you to do. That's what I want you to do. I'll go on the computer. I'll look for the information that I need to look for, and you can go and dig up Fred West. How's like that? Play the game hard on. This is at the Red Flag Centre. Yeah, but you gay. Do me a favour. When people say you shouldn't be dictaphone, yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. The law states it. Yeah, we can. Because you're admitting to certain things, that's your problem, not mine. That's your problem. Don't reflect onto me what you are. And I'm not the only one that's dictaphoning you. Some people are doing it without even knowing, and I've listened to those recordings. But that's between you and them, not to do with me. That's between you and them. I'm not going to give out no names. Can't be asked. And one, I don't grass. Got it? Good. Don't names. I'll put that. Other people are dictaphoning as well, but they're transparent like me, because they've had enough. They've literally had their fill. But they've had their fill on other people as well from different departments, not just the Red Flag Centre. We're talking in other towns and stuff like that, but all interlinked. Just follow the dots. Follow the dots. It's really not difficult. But don't forget, I'm the one with the illness. You can't listen to him. He's not allowed to be listened to. He's the one with the illness, I tell you now. As you all start panicking. They all start panicking. Oh, you can't listen to him, you know. We diagnosed him. You can't take no notice of him. He's a very angry person. He loses his temper. He loses this, he loses that. Listen to this. We dictaphone as well, but without no one knowing. You also edit. You also lie. You're being exposed on your lies with your podcasts. I've been watching a lot of things. I know it works. But don't forget to cover yourselves. Don't forget to look after your own interests, your special interests, and your backsides and your money. Don't forget to do all that. So all the scrutiny's off your back. Don't forget to do that classic. I'm waiting for that classic. And I'm waiting for more classics as well. But next time I'm going to get out my diagnosed information that I bought to prove a point, and what it says at the top of it, when I'm supposed to be getting help during a crisis. Don't get no help. But like I said, I'm not the only one. Don't take piss. Because at some point I'm going to start speaking out like others do. It won't change the system because they're just like hiring vile people now. It's all about being vile now, isn't it? Favour. Cameras are good as well. Body cameras. They're good. They can spot a problem. They're going to look at this. Some of them are going to go, yeah, you're the problem. No, you are. Like I stated before, don't reflect onto me what you are. It's stupid. And even my own GP knows it's stupid. She's also pulled her hair out before in the past nearly and said, I'm sick of them. She said it herself. She's actually said it herself. I'm sick of them myself because I'm sick of doing this because we're getting nowhere when we should be getting somewhere. She states it herself with that Red Flag Centre. But it is what it is. Play the game hard on. And at the end of all of this rant about that lot, I still don't want anyone sacked. I just want you to do your job, what you're paid to do, your job. And you're not paid to wind up people, especially vulnerable people who you're diagnosed, who you're supposed to be there for, but you never are. You're not there to do that, but then again you are, because you're paid to do that now. It's the game, isn't it? But technically you shouldn't be doing it. You're supposed to be a doctor. Not that good. Not in my opinion, and not in other people's opinions, and some people actually worked there. They're on the record now. I can't stand them. But it is what it is. Like I say, I'm levelling out now. I'm going to do it myself. Oh, gone over nearly 20 years, that, hasn't it? There's a lot more I could talk about, a lot more. But I'm going to leave it there. I'm just going to just leave it there for now. And if I talk about my mental health, I did say I was going to do, but if I talk more, I've just decided now. If I talk more, I will. If I don't, I won't. It's my decision. My decision, not yours. You don't control me. I control me. Me. I'm my own person. What you see is what you get. If you don't like it, jog on. Can't stand it, and you have to go around spreading little rumours. Help me, help me, help me. He's this, he's that, he's the other. We're all great. No, you're not. You're just not. Because like I say, that exposes you. Other people have exposed you. Other people are sick of you. There's no point trying to rally round to get your friends involved now by saying how great that you are. And oh yeah, by the way, you do give out confidential information, don't you? I know you do, because I've got that information about a couple of people when they're not supposed to be giving out confidential information. But they have. Well, not very good. But it is what it is. Stupid, that. And you wonder why some people want to commit suicide. Because of what you lot bring on. You lot. So you can get all the body language experts in the world, examine Dave's face, say anything you like to get all the scrutiny off your back. Yes, he's going like that, and yes, it's like this, and all that stuff. I couldn't care less. I couldn't give a fuck. Just do your job. But don't forget to get all your body language experts, your little linguistic dudes, and say, yes, they're all great and he's wrong. Don't forget to get all them dickheads in, because they're going to do it. At some point they're going to do that. To help us, we need help. Why don't we just not do that? But they're going to do it anyway. And why do we not take that scrutiny off their backs? Don't allow them to get the scrutiny off their backs. Go and scrutinise them. See how they like it for a change. See how they like being put on the spot for a change. They won't like that, will they? They never do. They're never wrong. Really? Do you think Lucy Letby was set up? I think the UK's waking up to that one, don't you? I said we were going to leave it, didn't I? I said we were going to leave it. I just can't help it. Let's leave it there. Let's leave it there. Good morning, world. Aha! I'm going to start having some fun. A lot of it. A lot of fun. I'll have some fun with my little drones. It's classic there. I'm waiting for that one. I'm waiting for that one with them. Oh yeah, he's a danger. I'm waiting for that classic. Can't wait. I cannot wait for that one. With that one, I really can't. With that classic. If I was a danger, I wouldn't be allowed, would I? Fuck yourselves. Fuck yourselves. The only danger I see, the only danger others see, isn't me. It's you. And you're allowing people to commit suicide now, and we all know it. And you're also jailing some folk who go in there for help. A particular lady, I'm not going to give out any names, but she's in jail now. She could be out, but I don't think she is. Excuse me. You made sure she went. And she went in there for help. Let's be honest. You could have restrained her, injected her for her to go to sleep, and let her wake up in a mental health bed or mental health facility. But not you lot. Not you lot. You had her jailed instead. Left the door open, didn't you, slightly? Please, please. Made her panic. She ran. You know what you're doing. You know exactly what you are doing. And it's dangerous. And it's wrong. And it's narcissistic on a very high scale. But play the game. Continue with your shit. Please. Please. Like I keep stating it. I've made thousands and thousands of copies. And I've sent them all over. The young hay. So someone will upload. Try it. Try it. You try that one, me. Clown. It's like a state. I've got to start leaving this now. I've got to, haven't I? I've said I've got to. Like I stated though, the last bit. It is what it is. Continue playing the game. I don't want no one sacked. I just want you to do your job. Got it? Good. Anyway, I'm going to check the weather soon. See if it's worth going out today. Do my weights. If it looks like I've got boobies, it's because the way the light is. The chest is sticking out. Like my weights. Like training. I like to keep fit. I like keeping fit. I've been weight training since I was 13 years old. Got the bags under my eyes. I'm getting, look at that, baldy. This is why these help. My other shears help. Helps, you know. I'll put them up there to get rid of that. Put it in the wash. Help. But yes. Yeah. I don't know if to go out today or not. Fly or not. I did some flying yesterday. I might go out, I might not, I don't know. On my weight bench. I don't believe in steroids. Don't like steroids. Steroids to me is a mug's game. If you can't do it naturally and you've got to cheat, and you have to cheat because there's something psychologically wrong with you, I've got to cheat to get to the top. Why? Even if you come last, even if you do come last and not cheating, that's better than being a cheat, because then you're clean. You don't have to win. I know there's a lot of people that want, desperate to win, but I'd rather be clean and lose than be a cheat and win. Okay? I'd rather have that on my mind. It's like a boxer. I'll take a steroid. I'll take a drug to make me win. In boxing, you can kill anyway. Well, anyone can die anyway. One bat can kill you. We know that. That's part of boxing. It's a physical sport. Yeah, hit people. But if you've got to cheat in order to win, and you kill that person, it'll never go away because of what you've done. It'll batter your brain forever because you're a cheat. Never ever cheat in sport, ever. And just for the record, if you're a man in women's sports, well, that's freaky in itself. You're not a woman. You're a man. You are a man. A man punching a woman in a boxing ring is showing his true colours. He's not a woman, right? He's a man and he's whacking a woman. It should be a woman fighting a woman and a man fighting a man. You're a man hitting a woman, so to me you're showing your true colours. You just are. No man should be in any woman's sport. Whether it's boxing, rugby, football, darts, because it's technically a sport, darts, snooker, swimming, anything. Men should take on men, women should take on women. It's really not rocket science, is it? I'm just, it is what it is. Play the game. Just stupid oopid. Stupid oopid. Play the game, son. Anyway, I've had a rant, so there we go. There we go. Like I said, I don't want no one sacked. I just want you to do your job. It's really not difficult. But don't forget though, all you little body language experts, you know, it's him, it's never us, it's never us, it's never us. We're all perfect. If you're all perfect, how come a naughty boy in this town just a few years ago, it's online, you can read it. I'm not going to tell you what paper it originally came from. I did mention a paper to the GP, but it's what I read. But it's also on other little platforms. But anyway, to get to the point. A naughty boy, so basically he wasn't the Messiah, he was just a naughty boy, got arrested up there in a particular hotel in this town, and his client list was NHS. Well, that's not my fault, that's yours. Naughty, naughty, naughty. And I read that about 3 or 4 years ago. So I went, whoa! We're all here to help, we're all great. So why does that say on this particular... Why does that say different then? Why does that say different? If you're all great, why does that say different? And then of course I've read about a nurse who, during COVID, which was odd, because they're out drinking during COVID, which we know was another problem with them. But they're out drinking. She's out drinking with a boyfriend or a partner and their mate. Another man is drunk, and I read this isn't paper as well. And another man is drunk. He started the argument. He admits to starting the argument. But 3 people battering one person is a bit extreme, and one of them being a nurse or working in the NHS. And then smashes his head so much, well, stamps on his head with big high heels on. Drunk, but not drunk enough. I.e., drunk, smashes him in, but then realises if we go too far, we'll kill him. So she becomes a violent super nurse. Yes, we kicked him in, but at the same time I saved his life. Can I still keep my job? Yes, you can. And the only reason why is because our little great force here, some are great, some are not, like anywhere else, farted and fucked around. And I think it was the judge, Sean Morrison, I think it was, he said to our force, because you farted around during COVID, I can't no longer sack you or jail any of you. It tells you something, doesn't it? Tells you something. So I can smash you in. At the same time I'll save your life after giving you a good kicking. And if I don't give you the kicking, they will. And then I'll be looking at my handiwork. If you think about it, think about that one. We can phone up anybody. You'll be coming in and I'll be looking at my handiwork. What I've just made sure can happen to you. I mean, they'll always deny it, but if you look at it logically, or in another way, another angle, you can read about it. Yeah, I smashed him in, but at the same time I saved his life. Oh, that makes it great, doesn't it? Hey. Not. It is what it is. Play the game, Sam. Makes me laugh, it does. Because they're not all bad. And they're not. There's a lot of good people. There's a lot of good in the NHS, a lot of good people who are there to do a great job, and they do care, and they do care, and they do a good job, and they're there to help. It's just they're working with some right spanners. They're working with some proper spanners, and even they are sick to death of them. They say it. We're sick to death of that lot. Sick to death of them. We've had enough of them. But it is what it is. It is what it is. A corrupt UK from top to bottom. Corrupt everywhere. We need what you need. What a shit show of a country we have got. As Dominic Cummings would say, it's a shit show. It is literally a shit show. It's going to get a lot worse, because he said it just recently in the Spectator podcast with good old Mr. Gove that everyone seems to hate. Maybe that is because he's a coke addict himself, because he likes his Coca-Cola, isn't he, or his talcum powder industry. He seems to get away with it. No one's above the law. Really? You seem to be. You've been arrested for it, you've been done for it, but not really, because you seem to walk away, so you are above the law, aren't you? No one's above the law. No one but you. Oh no, politicians. Me a favour. I can't laugh, I just can't. It's got to that point where you just got to laugh. No one's above the law. Do me a favour. Oh, it is what it is. It's funny. It's fun in the sun. Oh. I can't laughing at them. I can't. Not anymore. I've got to that point where I either laugh or cry, and I just rather laugh in the face. You ain't gonna get what you want. Which you technically won't be dead, but you ain't gonna get what you want. So cool, I'm still breathing. I wonder what they're gonna try next to see if they try and bump me off. Which they'll say, we don't want him bumped off. Well, you've tried so far. You've done a good job so far, but it's still here, isn't he? Just ooh. Oh, it's funny as fuck. It just makes me laugh now. You've got Burks in the system, but you've got Burks in every system going, good and bad. As I stated to a podcaster and a YouTuber yesterday, we need to weed out the bad and keep the good. Of everything. It will take time, but I'm a firm believer that good will prevail over bad. It just takes a bit of time. I mean, it's already taken about 40 odd years, but I think we can just about get there. I'll give it. Was it Liz Truss said? And this was a year ago or 2 years ago? I think it was about a year ago. She said, "Is it 9 years to save the UK?" Something like that. It's a book. She's done 9 years to save. I think we've got about 7 years to save the UK. Or 7.5 years, realistically. And I think it can be done, because there's a switch now. Oh, it's going to be worse this year, but the switch has started. It's going to double down, but the switch has started. I think there's been uprising of all sorts of problems. And the IRGC collapsed. The Ayatollah Khomeini, he ran, didn't he? He's run. Ooh. They'll double down. It is what it is. Well, like I say, there's a switch. And it's a bit like a horror movie. The bad starts, then there's a middle, then there's an ending. The good always prevails. In any horror movie. As it starts, the bad starts, then there's a middle, then there's an ending. And the good always wins. So I'm a firm believer. Good will win in the end. Well, I've had my rant for 45 minutes now. Look at the state of me, I'm getting old. Mr. Bond. Got back on them weights, because I always at Christmas, I always come down a little bit from the weights. Enjoy Christmas and then go back on the weights. I feel well though. I mean, I've lost loads of weight and I've pumped myself up properly. I mean, my original waistline is a size 32 waist. And my heaviest I ever was when I was married to my ex-wife. I was 19 stone. 19 stone, I was a fat little barrel. Now I'm back to a 32 waist. And I'm 45 this month coming. Who said it can't be done? Lots of people say you can't do it, you get old, you get a bit chubby and all this. It's up here. It's up here, most of it. The body needs to work, of course it does, in order to do it. But it's psychological. It can be done. And I'm living proof. See? It is what it is. Play the game, hard on. Mr. Harding, or Hard On as he gets called in Cuckoo's Nest. It's a good movie, that, actually. I like Cuckoo's Nest. Play the game, hard on. Christopher Lloyd's part. I can't remember what's the part. Mr. Hard. I can't remember his name. It's a good movie. It really is. And just think, the Batman and the Joker. Right? For Batman, the Batman and the Joker. Sorry, the Penguin and the Joker. The Batman and the Joker. That sounds wrong, doesn't it? The Penguin and the Joker were in Cuckoo's Nest. Jack Nicholson, Danny DeVito. Went the asylum. Or should we really be saying Tony Blair, Keir Starmer? Oh. Because Tony Blair, when he smiles, he genuinely looks like Jack Nicholson's Joker, only Jack Nicholson's an actor playing a part. Tony Blair's the real thing. And Keir Starmer, he just looks like a penguin. He naturally looks like a thin version, but he just looks like a penguin. Someone like he's like a robot. He's like grim himself. As soon as he speaks, he's grim. No, there's nothing there to him. Fuck off. It's just pure evil. He is just pure evil, in my opinion. But enough said about him, because he likes jailing everyone, doesn't he? Because he can't handle a single thing. You tell him if you want truth, jail him. Because he just can't handle anything. He can't handle no truths whatsoever. He can't handle nothing. Well, it is what it is. Right, we'll leave Keir there, shall we? Mr. Two Tears. We need money in. What a rant. What a rant of nearly 50 minutes. What a rant. I can imagine some haters are out there, when they see this, I'll either have a couple of comments, or they'll have private groups, the private groups that they all do. Can't stand him. Why try getting to know me rather than an opinion about me? You get to know me, you'll know if I'm bad or good. Not just have a quick look on a video. Actually sit down, talk to me, get to know me and find out about me rather than have an opinion about me. Because what is it? What's the word? Assuming is the mother of all what? Fuck ups, isn't it? Assumption is the mother of all fuck ups. But people, even older than me, still do it. They still do it. Listen to other people's opinions and then they start believing it. Well, I like to call them crowd followers. I don't follow no crowd. I watch people, but I don't follow the crowd. I don't hang about normal. Right? The odd friend. That's it. I'm not stupid. I'm not a crowd follower, and I never ever will be. I don't follow a crowd. Because you get your backstabbers, you get your haters, you get the ones who want to go and bunk each other and spread all sorts of diseases and goodness knows what. Yeah, I want to give your wife one, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to take the talcum powder, and I'm going to smoke this, and I'm going to smoke that. They're just backstab. If you're a crowd follower, you're walking yourselves into problems there and then. Never follow the crowd, because that's what you do. You walk yourselves right into issues. When you think, yeah, that person's got my back, really? Because you just shagged your wife last night. They never do. They can't work that part out. I thought he was my mate. I thought she was the one. And vice versa. It happens the other way around. If it's a lady, I thought he was the one. Really, because he just stuck it up her. Pardon the French, but that's reality. That is the real world. Never be a crowd follower. I don't follow the crowd. I'm not stupid. I'm ill with an illness, or a few illnesses, but I am not stupid. Far from it. Mr. Bond. So yes, whether I decide to talk about more about my mental health or not, I don't know. Don't try to make me out to be someone I'm not. Never spread a rumour. Come and talk, get to know me. Because that's stupid. And it's the assumption is the what. It's the mother of what. It's an assumption, isn't it? Like I say, I'm 45 this month. I'm getting old, Mr. Bond. But I'm still in good nick. I'm back to a size 32 waist. Happy days. Well, I've had my rant. Do I go out today if it's okay weather, or if it's too cold? I'm not moving. But it's not, do I go out after my weights? See. Ooh. Welcome to the real world of autism. It doesn't make no sense to most folk, but it does to us folks. It makes a lot of sense. But it don't make no sense to most folks. That's why they sit there and go, what is this guy on about? What is this woman on about? But if you understand autism very, very well, you'll know it makes sense. And if you understand what I'm talking about, there'll be some in Scarborough that do know exactly what I am talking about. And they probably will have gone through the same issues with certain individuals. They will, maybe at some point, will reach out, or they might start talking out, or speaking, I should say. You understand. Get to know that person before making an assumption. When you make an assumption, it's the mother of all. Oops. And you look like a tit in the end. But play the game hard on. Ooh. Anyway. End of the rant. I keep saying that, don't I? But I keep going on. Oh. Well, it's autism, isn't it? Get used to it. If you don't like what you see, fuck off. I'm not changing for anyone. What you see is what you get. I am not changing for anyone. What you see is what you get. I'm authentic. I'm me. I am me. You are you. I am me. I'm changing for no one. If you don't like it, jog on. But don't spread a rumour, because you might end up in court for defamation of character. And I might find out about that rumour, like I'm finding out about a lot of things. And make yourself look stupid. Like I state, you can't use all these in court, of course, but it depends where this ends up. And like I say, I've made thousands of copies. Thousands. It depends who's got out of this. Depends who's listening. It depends who's gone investigating and not listening to narcissists by saying we've got to get all the scrutiny off our backs and blame it, put it back on him. Because if you're a proper investigator, you'll think, do you know what? I'm going to go sticking my nose in where they won't like it. But like I said, I don't want you to lose your jobs. I just want you to do your fucking job. Really not difficult, is it? Well, bye for now. Ooh. Bye.